What's going on, guys? Welcome back. That's right. It's ARacer First Ride 2.0. First, I want to thank all of you guys who have messaged me so far. I've had a couple people reach out to me, and we've had some good conversations, and it made me realize that I forgot to get into some important things on that first video, which is how it actually makes the bike run and respond. I've had it on the bike now for a couple weeks, I'd say. I haven't done the auto tune yet, and I've just been wanting to get a true feel on, how this changes the bike. So today we're going to get into exactly what you will feel or experience once you have this thing installed. So let's get into it. So the first thing, just as a visual observation, you install it and you start the bike, and the first thing I notice is that I have moisture now in my exhaust, which definitely means the base map on this thing comes with a richer fuel map, because with the stock exhaust and the intake, and this is even before upgrading it to having an exhaust, but with the stock ECU, there was no moisture in the exhaust whatsoever. So first off, that was the first visual thing that I saw, and it made me happy, because I'm like, okay, cool. We get a little more moisture in there, get a little more fuel going. So that's the first visual thing I noticed. Then when I took it out for a ride, the throttle response is definitely more poppy. I guess with the addition of the fuel, a little more torquey or more power. So definitely be careful initially when you go out and you try to rip your favorite corners and whatnot. And if they're sharp, flip back and forth corners, if you get on the throttle, it will pick your front tire up. Like, it's got that much more, a little bit of torque, that much more. These little things, they only put out so much power, stock bore anyhow. But yeah, that's the other thing I noticed. Definitely a poppier throttle. Gas consumption, definitely consume a little bit more petroleum now. We use a little bit more fuel for combustion. But what I do love, so the few things I did change, because in that last video, as we saw, you can make changes to this thing. Now, don't get it twisted. If you don't buy the AF1 module, it is tuning blind, essentially. If you get the AF1 module, you can watch your air-fuel ratios and whatnot, and you can tune it that way, but if you don't have anything to see that, you'll be tuning blind. But that's up to you. But you can reach out to somebody, if you know them, who's been running the auto-tune, and they've saved their map, they can send it to you. And you can upload the map onto your bike and not even have to get the AF1 module, and just do it like that. So, it's your prerogative to do what you'd like. But back to what I was saying about how we learn that you can make changes if you get the paid app. Now, the only things I've changed are the max RPMs, and there's a fuel deceleration cut that you can either turn on or off. And I have it off, so that way my engine braking is less when I let off of the throttle. And the only other thing I did was push my max RPMs out to 10,000. That's it. That alone, I feel like this thing felt like a completely different bike when it came to acceleration and, picking up speed now that you can wring out the gear a little bit more, having that little bit more of an RPM. Now, I don't want to go too high because I don't want to, blow this little thing up, but, I've always wanted to have a little bit more, and that was a big, kicker for me. Now, I understand a big thing for a lot of people is price point, and if this thing is worth it or not. Now, thus far, just rock and plug and play, I would say it's worth it, purely off of the fact that your engine is going to be running better than that stock ECU, if you're running an intake and an exhaust at this point. If you've got those two modifications, I would definitely say get it. You're going to benefit from it. You're going to love how your bike performs after you install it, and you won't regret it. Save up a little bit, you can do it. Now, I can't wait to get the auto tune on here just to see how that makes things run, because who knows, it might add more fuel, take a little bit less fuel, at the top end, who knows. I'm just excited to see what this thing truly has to offer, and I will continue, to try to bring you guys some good videos on, things that I figure out and I learn while I'm, using the ARacer. Because as I said, it's kind of our journey together into the world of ARacer 5. Well, as I pull into this park, just chill out for a minute here. I'm gonna cut this video. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode on the ARacer 5. If you found anything I said helpful in helping you make a decision on getting this, give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends. Be sure to subscribe, stick around, because I'm really trying to bring you more videos on how this thing is. As you know, the auto tune is coming up next, and after that we will dig into some of the nitty-gritty details of what the app and the ARacer 5 has to offer. But until next time, guys, thanks again for watching. I hope you stick around, and until next time, be safe out there.